Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Stellaris with the Roman Empire, where we're at war without a partnership, because we want to take over this bit of territory here, because we want ourselves an L-gate. Now the problem is, I think their fleet's all the way over the other side of the map, fighting the remains of the Zac plots, the spoilers up here. Problem being is that because of that, yeah, actually trying to fight these people is going to be a little bit tough. Because they're very, very far away, and so actually to cope with to get our war exhaustion done is going to be tough. I'm hoping we can just go for a status quo as time goes on. And of course, we are in 2361, it's not going to be that far away before new things start spawning in. So we've got to be a little bit careful about that. Over here on Nostia Prime, we'll probably just get more science stuff down. Actually, let's go for curating vault. That's only one in Empire. Let's not do that here. Well, yeah, we'll take another research labs. It's fine. Having lots of unemployment now across the board.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
So we're going to make sure to build enough things. Research labs, wonderful. More and more research. We need to pretty much catch up with the rest of the Empire. Although we're doing well, I think we're still a little bit behind where we want to be. There's a big force. Ralaketh, interesting. Didn't see them before. Oh, they're at that hyper relay. Gotcha. The question is, which way are they going? We're going to have to... Okay, they've gone up to Diadem, that's fine, we can catch up to them. We've got much more strength than they do here, but they're going to move quickly. Let's see if we can catch up to them one way or another. This is... Oh my goodness, they're still moving. Okay, they're moving quickly. This is Classes 2 we need, so we'll send Classes 2 in pursuit. I'm guessing though that they're going to be... Yeah, they're going to be pretty quick. They're going to be much quicker than we are, it looks. We might be able to cut them off, actually. If we send you guys round to here. Except there's no way for you to get into this system. Interesting. The only way they can do that is by running around, which I don't really want to do. That's because we've got these inhibitors in the way, but that's fine. We can get things moving in the right direction. It's going to be a long while before we're able to catch up to these guys. They're moving incredibly quickly. But it would at least allow us to... It would allow us to do a few useful things, if nothing else.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encounter.
Because we need to get...
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
You know, we need to get some progress done here one way or another. These guys are here. Again, we might be able to... break our way inside if we're lucky. We need to find some way of getting this in our favour. I don't want to claim everything, I purely want to just settle my status quo and be done. As this is a war of necessity. It's not
technological acquisition successful.
It's not particularly because I want to do so, I just think we want to have access to an L-gate for future. For more food, edict funds, building slots. I will take Command Matrix just to have ship fire rate up.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Feels like a useful thing to do, really. Okay, we don't know where they've gone, do we? They may have gone to this gateway. I see the problem. Well, we'll keep moving, and we'll keep just destroying bits of land as best we can, or bits of airspace, I should say.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
I actually need them to wrap up all the Zap plots, because at the moment not much we can do to these guys. Mine right are full, so we'll just find some kind of additional tech from that. We'll also work on military applications, so we'll go for harmonic isolation. Excellent.
Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected.
Well, there's a couple of fleets here, but not anything that's going to be really worth going after.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
And actually, at the moment, we're going to have more. Yeah, at the moment, we're actually having more war exhaustion because we're losing more ships.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
I suppose if I was to take out some of the planets, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But you guys just keep pushing. You guys can do that at least. Class 3 is repairing, so we can go here. Let's see if we can make our way down. If we can make our way down to Sheraton there with the gateway, we might be able to travel through to where we want, which might be the only way. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go this way first. That's fine. Class 1. Is there anything you can actually attack here? Not particularly. So go this way, please. We definitely need to find some ships to kill. Otherwise, we're going to have some real problems. Right, Gumanches display sonic potential. So the quality of amounts of proliferation seem to be psionic. Interesting. Obviously, not very useful for us as robots.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Yeah, we need to find some big forces to attack here, otherwise we're going to have some serious problems.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Okay. Oh, so they've got a dice storm and a furnace in here, goodness me. Right. How are we doing with getting closer to this gateway? I think we're making good progress. So you guys head this way. We just need one really big fight to go in our favour. And then we should be okay. We are fighting a lot of different people. None of their ships seem to be close by. We do need to watch out that we don't get swarmed by them, though. That could be a problem. There's a decent fleet from the Covenant of Mathonus. Excellent. Can we get to you? I'm sure we can one way or... Oh, it's gone again. Oh, it's coming this way, though. That's good. Once we just... Okay, there we go. Let's go take out this guy here. I don't imagine they're going to stay around very long, because they're going to be absolutely destroyed by the amount of troops coming in. What? Okay, what's going on here? Why are we losing so much? What are we fighting here? Okay, I think we will win this, but it's going to be tough. Class 1 is taking a little bit of a beating, for sure.
Construction complete.
It's a pretty strong station here, for sure. So no wonder we're actually...
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Yeah, look at that, no wonder we're taking more exhaustion. That's unfortunate. So we need to find some actual... We need to find some actual ships to fight. I think, yeah, they're all very quick, and we are very much not. Go to just discoveries. I think Blade Huntress is still actually active, which is interesting. Okay. What was our next protocol then? Crisis 4. You're going to have to, I don't know, go down there, hit some people in this way. Because we're occupying space, it feels like we should actually be making progress, but we don't really feel like we are in some way. So you're going to, first of all, we're going to abstain from that election, that's fine. You're going to come down here and have some new idle leaders. So Zondar did not get re-elected. That's interesting. He can probably... Okay, he can't be our Minister of State, but the Oracle can, so that's fine. And what could you do in the meantime? You could run Roma. He's a renowned commander, so we probably want to make some use of him. Right, mercantile. Let's get additional trade value, I'd say.
Engaged.
I think that would work well. We also need to do a bunch of upgrades for our planets. Because if nothing else, this provides us with jobs, and jobs are useful. So build one of these, upgrade this. Upgrade that research lab as well. All I want is a status quo, then I'll be happy. All I want is your L-gate system. Lord Steward, that can be Zondar. We just need to find a juicy target to take out, which at the moment isn't happening because everyone's a bit too fast. They're kind of doing guerrilla tactics with us, which is actually not a bad thing to be doing, to be honest. Class 1.
Council agenda available.
Let's send you in. Everything has these FTL inhibitors, which just makes things a little bit slower and more annoying in general to deal with. Okay, we've got comms established. I think this is with one of our... This is with another place, right. Democratic nation, so you are egalitarian xenophobes. That doesn't really go together. But we'll salute you. Hi there. It's definitely not... Oh, is it you? No. Interesting. Very interesting. I'd rather not surrender this war, because it means that we would actually lose Azjak, and we'd have to become... Yeah, we'd have to become like the Covenant of Mathonus, which I don't want to do, really. I do need to find a way to deal with these problems. So we're going to have to find a way somehow. They're very much in kind of using a hit and run tactic, it seems. Which is annoying. Okay, we'll start with that. I do feel like occupation of certain, you know, I know they haven't got much war exhaustion, but I feel like to some extent, our occupation of their system should be a, you know, positive for us.
Stationary asset engaged.
So this is a disabled gateway, so they weren't using that. Fine.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
There's a fleet we can take out. It's 12,000. Are they going to be using their... We'll see if they're using their kind of special gateways to get around. We might be able to catch up to them if we're lucky. Or at least squeeze them in. But all this is just to get an L gate. This is the only reason I want this place. Okay, hostile fleet here. Excellent, we should actually fight these guys. I don't see...
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I don't see them being able to get away from us, so let's actually have a look at this fight. Stellaris is starting to chunk now, somewhat. Okay, Huithril is missing planets, that's interesting. We'll come back to that.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
So that space battle barely did anything to us. To help us out, even. We've got a new commander, excellent. We need a big space battle. One which is going to give us a lot of benefits. So we're kind of taking out everyone's economy, but that's not going to do much for us. Right, any of our fleets actually missing a commander? Apart from Bubbles, who can't have one. Are these guys...
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I'm intrigued. Are these guys still fighting the Covenant of the Zakplots over here? Because if they're still fighting the Zakplots, then I don't know what to do, but... I feel like the Zakplots are pretty much dead by this point. Looks to me like they
Hostile
are.
stationary asset engaged.
So where are their forces?
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Let's see if we can find one of their bigger fleets. There we go, there's a Federation fleet, 41.4 thousand. Oh, they're up here in our lands. Fine. That's not where I wanted them to be. That's not necessarily a problem. So let's send our two strongest fleets, Classis 2 and Classis 4. Classis 2 is not that far away, it can be there relatively soon. Let's head you up to Pash. We'll send them both to Pash. That's where their fleets are. Excellent. Now we know what to do. Now we know where they are. Classis 3 is going to pull back to Romulus, as is Classis 1. It's going to take them quite some time to get there, for sure. This will hold them off for the time being.
Spaceport deconstructed. Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Yeah, it's gonna buy us some time, not anything more than that, really. So they're gonna start taking out these systems to the north. I was expecting them to come from the south, but I guess if they were attacking the Zakplots, actually that makes sense. What are we needing? Exotic gases and rare crystals. Fine, we can buy some of those. It's got plenty of energy, especially exotic gases, although we're ramping up the price of them because of that. We're fine for consumer goods for the time being. If we can take out these three major fleets of theirs, then I'd be in a much happier position.
Spaceport engaged.
Classis 2 is not that far behind, which is good. Interesting. So what just passed? I actually didn't check. Fine, what's next up? Pan-Galactic Recycling Initiatives. So diplomatic weight from economy is down, but everything else is up. Well, consumer goods are better, if nothing else. How much we gain from economy as opposed to other people? It would knock down our economy, but I actually feel like that would actually work in our favour. So I'm happy to support that motion, I would say. Because I think that would knock down the Lipians a bit, which is actually a positive thing for me. Okay, Colossus 3 needs a bit of a filling up of the fleet. We definitely don't want to convert anyone into mercenary enclaves just yet, not while we're fighting up here. They're going to get themselves stuck in these systems up here, which is fine by me. You guys, you're pretty much ready to go.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
I do have to be aware that quite a few of our fleets are reliant on these
Alert. Spaceport
fallen
engaged.
Empire ships from Zarkland. So if that doesn't go to plan, that could be a problem. Okay, we're actually going to send Clissus 1 to upgrade at Tua. That's fine. If they're all stuck up there, I'm not going to complain. Because we can pretty much bottleneck them in there. Because actually, you guys are on your way as well. It's only going to take you 80 days to make it to Pash. So let's wait for. No, I want to box these guys in if I can. If I get to Barban, I can block these guys in. I have no choice but to come to me. All right, launch the agenda of building relations, and we'll go for display of power because we want to display some power here. If we can trap them in a Barban, that will work well, although we are going to start losing a lot of energy because they're going to start knocking out our trade. But they're all going over that way, which is fine. I'm actually okay with that. Because once our two strong fleets arrive, I'm not sure there'll be much they can do to really deal with us here. Because they'll either have to fight their way back through Barban, or we can slowly enclose them at Measa and Erasmandan. I think that's going to be the play. Upgrade British Prime while we can. Everyone needs more jobs. Okay, the jobs market is not going well. Right, we have to retake this
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
starbase, which we should be able to do. Yeah, that's fine. We've managed to retake that, and now they will have to come through us at Barban. So once these two fleets are here,
Spaceport engaged.
we're going to push on these guys and take them out. And that should knock us back in favour for the status quo. Because really, that's all I care about. I want entropy
Alert.
small.
Spaceport deconstructed.
Let's make sure I've got the rest of these guys claimed. So back to claims. Here. And I would love to take Liveshaw as well.
Alert.
But we'll claim those for
Spaceport
now.
Engaged.
So we can take all this land space, which would be good. We may as well do it in entropies more
Alert.
anyway, actually.
Spaceport
Just thinking.
deconstructed.
Because they're going to knacker our economy by taking out Esmeraldan in the trade in Esmeraldan. But now we go to Luthia, there's nothing they can do. They're stuck there unless they jump out. So we're going to pretty much chase them down. I don't know which way they're going to go. They might stay and bombard Esmeraldan, which I think that, yeah, they are doing fine.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
I don't necessarily mind that. It actually
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
means they're going to stay occupied for a while, so it's not a bad thing. What I will do, however, I'll probably get one of you guys. I'll get you. No, never mind. I just don't want them escaping, is all. But I don't think they will. I think they're pretty much stuck in there. This is going to be an almighty space fight. This is going to be one of the biggest fights so far. Let's just wait for our other... Let's not jump the gun. Let's wait for our other fleet to arrive. Okay, here we go. This is going to be an almighty
Hostile
fight.
fleet assets engaged.
I think we got this in the bag, surely.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I mean, sure, we'll lose some ships, but we should do well. Our ship, especially with ship fire rate up, excellent. We'll take How are we doing for star bases? We're fine for star bases. We'll take... Oh, I don't know if we even need archaeological, because there's not much archaeology left to do. We'll take naval capacity and defense armor damage just down, especially as that's only a 6-month tech. That would feel like a useful thing to do. This better swing the war exhaustion in my favour.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Really? Apparently not. That's infuriating in many senses. Get you guys upgraded. At least get our tech back. I'm now presuming they're going to respawn down over here. Yes, they are.
Ship augmentations completed.
You would have thought that might have done more in our favour. 55 ships lost, and that only gave them 1.7% war exhaustion. I guess maybe because we're fighting against so many people. I'm not entirely sure. Right, get you guys... yeah, you guys are our offensive fleet, so we'll get you moving down to Windermere, I guess.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
We lost one ship and it cost us more stuff. I wonder if we lost one of our... We might have lost one of our fallen Empire fleets.
Alert.
That might be why.
Spaceport engaged.
They're going to retake some of these places. That's fine, I guess. Bubbles, you have to stay here and guard the home base. We'll send you out over to here. It's going to take a little bit of time to get over there, for sure. There's not really an easy way around to get there, it seems. Our ecosystem takeover. The Livarian civilization on Eshmeek 2 has recently started setting new regions of the planet. We get society, or we can gain progress. No, we'll get progress. Let's see what comes out of that.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
So they're just going to start retaking some of their stuff. You guys aren't actually fighting for me at the moment, are you? No, you're not. You're actively disloyal, so it does, I suppose, makes sense to some degree.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Get this upgraded. Same with this. Get ourselves another industrial district down. Same here, please. I feel like industrial districts are going to be important.
Technological acquisition successful.
Give me another research labs. We've got more tech. Citadels, excellent. Alloy megaforges would be nice. I mean, afterburners. I feel like we're struggling for speed. So we'll get afterburners done.
Technological acquisition successful.
Ooh, there's a nice big juicy fleet we can take out. Are they all riding together, or are they going separately? They're all going together, excellent. So, where are our two strong fleets? Classes 4 and 2. You're going to come down here. Fight these chaps, if you can get there. It'll take you 400 days to make it over. But I think you're already heading in the right direction, I think. Right, galactic campaigns. Yeah, claim influence class to war exhaustion gain down, which is useful. Branch office shut down on Poison Lakes, excellent. Esmeralda is back under siege. Fine. Where's that force I just sent out? Was it Classis? No, Classis 3, Classis 1. Classis 1's at 2 are fine. They can come up here and deal with the Esmeraldan problem. Barban, I'm going to get you to upgrade into a citadel. Oh, we've lost a lot of our allies. I'm guessing that's because a lot of our ships are out on campaign. We might have lost a lot of our... We probably lost a lot of our economy during this fight as well. This fight is not going as perhaps well as I might have hoped. Sumanet is also going to be upgraded to a citadel. I think that's important. Obviously, you can have more defense platforms, and we will give it such. There's afterburners, excellent. We'll take gas extraction wells, because I know there's this gas extraction which has been waiting quite some time over here at Iras to get done. Azjack. What are we doing here at Azjack? I can't remember. Oh, we're probably making 10 unit defense platforms, but given that our alloys seem to have somewhat dried up, let's not go into that straight away if we can help it. It'll take you quite some time to meet them, but if they push towards us and we push towards them, then that would be progress, I would say. So I imagine they're gonna... Yeah, they're gonna fight, be it here in Matonis for a while. They're gonna retake some of these systems. That's a pretty sizable fleet, actually. That's... Oh, they've got a... Ancestral Glory class galleon. That's cool. 9,000 power in that alone. Interesting. I still think we'll be able to outmatch them. This is kind of a mini war in heaven, if you think about it, just without the interference of the global players from their kind of stagnant ascendancies. I do hope we can catch up with these guys and do something here. Because really we need... I mean, war exhaustion, navy strength are actually ahead of us at the moment. I'm guessing just because they've got so many ships. I mean, there's also ships over here as well, but nowhere near as many. We could potentially send our last fleet, the one that's not really doing all too much at the moment, which is Classis 2, I believe. No, Classis 2 is actually doing something important. No, not Classis 2. Classis 3 is going up to... Yeah, you're going over this way, aren't you? You're going to Babaka. That's fine. You continue heading to Babaka because you might be able to deal with these guys over here. That's not a problem. I'm just going to go... Problem is, I want to upgrade my ships with afterburners, but we can't do so at the moment. Mid-fight, mid-campaign. That's a hefty chunk of ships. Goodness me. Okay, Smuggler's Post. Okay, they're getting a bit more kind of Steam Age precursors, not precursors, our Steam Age people are getting a little bit more aware of us, but that's not a problem. Do I get to know which way you guys are headed? No, I don't. Hopefully towards us, because otherwise it's a silly thing to have to try and chase you around the galaxy. The Zeppelins are dead, as expected. I expected they would be dead soon.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, we've got defense with supercomputers, so that means we can max out our defense platforms in certain areas. Excellent. Survey speed we don't need. There's not much to survey anymore. We'll take subspace sensors, just have the black hole observatories and so forth. We're still on relic activation cooldown, fine, but we can keep working on more tech. Tech is always useful. We'll go for harmonic isolation again. I think they're actually moving in a positive way.
Spaceport engaged.
Let's also check on these guys up here. Oh, there's another fleet coming in. 27,000. Are they coming our way? We should be able to take them on. That shouldn't be a problem, but they're on a hyper relay. You guys, I think, were being upgraded to a citadel. You were, yes. Good. Well, that means if we lose it, it's going to be a pain to take back, for sure. Right. Our other ships are making it a little bit closer now, which is good. Looks like they're somewhat spreading out, which I'm not actually thrilled by. I want them all to stay together, if possible. We need to wait. Okay, you're going to have to wait at Stellaris while we wait for Classes 4 to catch up.
Technological acquisition successful.
We've got gas extraction, excellent. What do we want to go for now? Let's go for crystal infused plating. I've got a construction ship in Romulus, I think, yes I do. Excellent, so on Arras, let's get that built. Wonderful. You, Classes 3, were chasing someone. We don't know where they've gone, really. I mean, they might have gone up here. That's going to take you so very long to catch up to them, I'm not sure it's even worth doing. But we'll see if we can. No, it's not even really worth it, I don't think. Just come back to Babaka, that's fine.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Okay, the status, we're just going to wait here for the time being. Aha, there's actually a fleet here ready for us to attack, excellent.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
So these guys got battleships. But we've got Fallen Empire stuff, so that's my hope. But you guys are now both here. So now you're both going to head over this way. I think you're not going through the hyper relay, which is fine. Again, this is going to be an almighty fight. I don't mind if I lose more ships, but I do need to get this status quo thing
Alert.
done.
Spaceport engaged.
So how much is that? That's like 30, 50, 60, 100. It's going to be tight. I think we'll manage it though.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
We do need our other fleet to dump here in a hurry though.
Hostile stationary
Here
asset
we go.
engaged.
This is going to be an all fight. This is going to be a fight for the ages. I'm hoping we're going to win this one. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not convinced. Whoa! Look at that. I think we might actually be losing this, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we're being massacred. I thought we had enough here.
Alert. Military station deconstructed.
Get out of there.
Alert. Fleet unit
Retreat.
offline.
Get out of there, get out of there. Look, all I wanted... all I wanted was this blooming L gate. Fine, we're going to have to put it out of there then. I mean, how much were we fighting there? We were fighting a lot. But they didn't really even take that much damage, did they? Ah, damn. Okay, well that's going to require some thinking as to what we do next from there then. We're not out of the game yet, for sure. But that's probably going to have lost us this war. And actually, the next election will very much be lost. So, to say this goes, Cumberthonus is very powerful. I regret making an enemy out of them. I mean, they're not going to accept the status quo, obviously. And we have some alloys. We can definitely buy some more alloys to try and recoup our losses. But obviously the more we buy, the more expensive it's going to get. Still some food, but it's not going to be worth much at all. That is a problem. It's not an immovable problem, but it's still a problem. We didn't lose everyone there, but it does tell me that we need to start investing in the higher level of ships. I mean, we did just take on a great deal of ships at the same time. Are you willing to be friends now, the Newtans? I'd really love to be friends. You still say no, because... And our scientist has died. Fine. You still wouldn't let me join the Federation, would you? That's incredibly annoying. Okay. Head of research, we're going to need a new one. We'll go for... Yeltalgun. That's fine. And here they come.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
You guys have been you're being turned into a citadel, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Right. Buy some more defense platforms for me, because they're coming this way. If we can hold them, I imagine they're going to come through Simonetta. So, classes 1 and 3, your job has now become a lot more vital. You need to make your way over to Simonetta. Preferably not through enemy airspace, though. You're going to have to go via a different way. I need you to not go that way. But you can't... I think it's because you can't get back through. That's my guess. Okay, you're going to have to come through this way. I don't think you're going to... Well, you might make it to Simonetta, actually. It's fine, but maybe... No, don't go that way. Go up to here. And then make your way around. It's not going to take you that much longer. How long until you guys are back? You're not back for another couple of months yet. Wettage, we may as well get you upgraded. I don't think it's going to matter much really, but we'll get you upgraded anyway. Lando is actually ready to go. Hasn't got any of its defense platforms, so that's fine. We'll upgrade it to a citadel as well. There's a little bit of a backup. Right, these guys have rivaled us, that's fine. I can imagine they're coming up this way. All I wanted was an Hellgate. They're such a powerful faction.
Construction complete.
They're such a powerful faction that this is a
Alert.
real problem.
Spaceport engaged.
I don't really want to surrender.
Technological acquisition successful.
Because... I mean, we'd adopt the ethos and government of Mathonis. Well, government... I mean, ethos is not too bad. We can get out of that, but government... They're an oligarch, that's fine. No, we're an oligarch, sorry. Let's go find out about them. They are... Oh, I don't want to become spiritualist, although I don't know if that would be possible with us being robots. And they are... Oh, they're dictators, fine. Interesting. Honestly, it wouldn't be that bad if we were to lose, but obviously I want this Hellgate system. That being said, if we are struggling against these guys, who knows how we deal with stuff coming out of an Hellgate that we're not used to. Take research station output up. And take cruisers, we clearly need the ships. We can't rely wholly on our kind of... on the head of Zarklan to provide all for us.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed. Alert. Station engaged.
I mean, that was a big loss there. How much did we lose in terms of war exhaustion? I imagine quite a bit. Yeah, 13%. And they didn't lose anything.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Interesting indeed. Very interesting. Well, if we can get... Okay, Crisis 2, you need to obviously recover and get yourselves back in the fight, please. Because they're coming out with battleships now. And the battlecruisers will only do so much. But I think we'll leave things there. Next time we try wrap up this war, be it both for good or bad, I'm not sure. Because at some point, we're going to have a major crisis arrive, and we may well not be ready for that. We shall have to see. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.